Alright, my name is Emmanuel and you are right on my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by, and in this video I want to talk about a very important topic I see most entrepreneurs find it difficult overcoming. My name is Emmanuel once again, and this is my channel. Rightly, everything here it's where I share my thoughts. But my goal is to help ordinary individuals create time and location freedom using predictable systems and strategies to build their online business. Basically, it's my help, it's my goal, it's my desire to see you prosper online, offline, or with anything you're doing. Something that will help you build freedom. So it's my goal to help you make money online, succeed with affiliate marketing, and be a successful entrepreneur. So if these things resonate with you, I will kindly beg you, please kindly subscribe to my channel so that when I create content related to these topics, you'll be among the first to be notified when this content goes live on my channel. So my goal is to help you create time and location freedom using predictable systems and strategies to build your own online business. But today on this video, I want to address a very important issue. Although you've seen the flashy cars, you've seen the rate of of claimed success people go through, or you see advertised regularly online, offline, or everywhere. But we want to deconstruct what it really means to be an entrepreneur and how entrepreneur tackle with one important challenge, with one thing we go through as an entrepreneur, which is depression. So, have you ever been depressed before? Or do you ever feel depressed before? Do you ever feel lonely? Do you feel that what is the essence of life? Why am I doing this? What am I doing? Or you feel giving up, you feel you are down, you feel you can't continue again. Have you ever been in a point where you feel depressed, where you feel lonely, where you feel tired, where you see others succeeding, and deep down inside you, you're not getting the game right? So this is a topic I would like to discuss here in this video today, and I'll be spending about 1.5 hours doing this. Although yes, although because I've set my timer here to notify me to track me in the next 1.5 hour discussing this topic, because I never knew this topic was a very big issue until I experienced it, and until what I recently saw why I'm going to be showing you right now. So please, if you are looking to be a successful entrepreneur, if you're looking to build a successful online business, and if you want to succeed with affiliate marketing, creating a passive income for yourself, and being a successful entrepreneur, please kindly subscribe to this channel. And if you gain value from this video, please kindly share this video, like it, give it a thumbs up or a dislike if you think it's not valuable to you. But I hope you find it valuable. So without wasting much time, what really prompted me to doing this video, I will show you right now inside of my Facebook account. So recently I felt down. We are real human beings, and I need to be very plain to you. I need to be open to you, and I need to tell you that whatever you are feeling as an individual, someone somewhere is also feeling the same thing. So recently I felt a little depressed as a human being, as an entrepreneur, working online, trying to create a something successful for my families, for my loved ones, trying to build the internet lifestyle, trying to build the lifestyle of freedom. But along the line to this journey, I hit the roadblock, which is depression. So for some couple of days I was depressed. And what I did was I came into my Facebook account, and I came to a group. There is a ClickFunnels group, right? There's a ClickFunnels group. I'm part of the ClickFunnels group. So inside of the ClickFunnels group, I asked a question that gave me lots of reply, which I don't know. People are actually going through the same challenge I'm going through, and in the course of this video, we are going to go over because this is massive content right here. I asked a question saying, aside from reading motivational books, yes, we read books, we read quotes, we read books of successful people. We learn from successful leaders from those who have walked the walk, who have gone through the things we are about to go, or who are walking the same path we are. So it is always advisable to read from them and learn from them. But in this particular scenario, I asked the group, asking them, aside from reading motivational books, going to gym to elevate your spirit, and meeting new people, how do you overcome depression and loneliness? So, but to my greatest surprise, I found out that this topic, depression, loneliness, anxiety, feeling depressed, it got lots of reaction that I decided to make a video about it and share it so that others can learn from it and see how other people are coping with this issue. Because if I can go through it, you can go through it. If I can go through it, and this result here shows me that there are lots of people going through it, then it's worth addressing. So this video, this post here got me about 40 over 40 reactions, 40 likes, and surprisingly there are over 227 comments on this particular post. In fact, I never knew it has gotten up to 220 something, because while I was still interacting with this post, I saw about 50 something or thereabout. It's not up to 100 while I was interacting, but in a matter of 4 good hours, within the past 4 hours, there has been over 200. Now another person just commented on this same post. Now we are having over 228 live comments on this particular topic called depression. So as an individual, as an entrepreneur, collectively, how do people handle depression? How do people handle loneliness? How do people handle being depressed? But before we dive into this, we are going to be going through all these 228 comments within the short time we have here. If the time permits us, we are going to dive into as many as possible of these comments and learn from it, so that you also will know, if you are going through that state, you also are going to be you also will know what it means to pass through depression and how you can get over it. Because trust me, you are going to get over it. So, but before we do that, let's do a quick Google chat on what is depression. So let's do a quick Google search of what is depression. Okay, so right here, the first result said depression is a mood disorder. So when you're feeling disorder, a change in mood, a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. So basically, that is depression. There's a change in your mood, in how you feel, in how you see things around you, and how you relate to the world, to your environment. So guys, so let me see if something else will be coming up. Okay, the same thing. Depression is a major depressive disorder, which is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. Good. Now, how do you overcome depression, or how do you handle depression? We are going to be going through these comments and see how people like you and I are handling or tackling this depressive act in a more meaningful way. So the first person here Jonathan J said, buy and do the Miracle Morning. I don't know what the Miracle Morning is. I think it's a program by Miracle Morning. Have heard about. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. Yes, Aaron, the author of Miracle Morning, Aaron Error, Al Errol. I've heard about this program very long time ago. So it may be a good way. If you think you have the time to do it, the Miracle Morning could be. This is one suggestion from the from people going. This is one suggestion of how to tackle it by Jonathan J. Harris. So the Miracle Morning, it's I believe it's a program. You are only two decisions away from everything you want. Okay. So the Miracle Morning, it seems to be a transformation program. Well, that could be a very good suggestion. But let's see how others are doing this. Now, okay, this guy was saying that depends on whether or not you live in a state that legalized marriage. Well, my response to this guy was not legal here, but even if it is, I won't want to be under the influence of marriage. They are temporary remedy. So the first thing is, if you want to tackle depression, find lasting solutions to it. Because this guy here was suggesting that we use a temporary something that will give us temporary relief, which is not what you want to do. Marijuana may give you the quick relief or may give you the instant boost in neuron, the instant boost in your hormones that will change your state. But if you can't tackle the root cause of depression, I think you are not doing yourself a good justice by using the marudin just by this guy right first. So that's my own 2 cents on it. Marudin is not the right thing. So what did he say there? Joking. Yours is the correct attitude. Okay. Don't learn what it meant here, but fine. Good. Okay, friends. So we've established the fact that marijuana is a temporary relief to depression, which is not something you want to do. Oh good. Then another person here suggests friends. Good friends. Okay. That means hanging around with good friends. Yes. Now travel. Now this comment I would like to put more like I would like to discuss this a little because the response I got from this place was awesome because here event Evenia Leon said travel. And I told him, thanks you for your input, but what if you can't travel? Or what if you don't have the resources to travel? What if you're somebody you can't travel, you don't have the resources to travel, you don't have the money, the expenses, the location, the things, the logistics to travel? What do you do in that? But New Ben Newcortin gave a very good response, which I would love you to emulate, where it said, then work on project to create the abundance you need to travel. Period. Now, traveling is a one remedy to depression. You feel lonely, you feel anxiety, you feel depressed, you are all alone, right there, sitting at the wall, looking at yourself with no thing to do. Then then one way to overcome depression is to go around, meet new people, travel out, travel around, meet new people, see what is going on in your surrounding. But what if in a situation whereby you don't have the resources to travel? What can you do in such a case? So this is a very good thing you need to work on project to create the abundance you need to travel. Yeah, and when you see, and the typical story here was, I went from sleeping on couches and my friends buying me meals to owning a casino. Awesome. Then starting an online agency, advertising agency. Good point. And now I'm working on a Kufun school. Excellent. So do you see the stages these guys went to by doing what? Working on project that allowed them to create the abundance in it in life, to live, to elevate themselves out of that depressive state. So this is one good thing you can do. So stop thinking so much and get to the game and start playing, especially when you don't feel like doing it. So now the now Carlin Leeds said something here. The key is especially when you don't feel like doing it. So when you don't even when you don't feel like doing something, but because the resultant effect of that thing, it's going to give you a very, very good outcome which you need to get out of the state of mind where you are right now. I would which is that it's a very good thing to get out of the game and get out and start playing, especially when you don't feel like. So stop thinking and start doing. That is one more point. One good point to overcoming depression. Stop thinking and start acting. Then another thing, so that is it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yes, I remembered someone saying something like, "We should keep doing, and don't let our feelings come into play." Yes, I remember. I think it was Dan Locked that said something like that. And yeah, Ben, Emmanuel, Ben, and all other amazing being on these strings. I love the saying on this whiteboard. Okay, let's take the saying. Let's see what's written there. If you rearrange the letter in depression, you will get I pressed on. Also, your current situation is not your final destination. Awesome. Now that is a very, very good response. Depression, when you rearrange it, I press on. That's awesome. Awesome. So rather than being depressed, you need to have the mindset of pressing on. I press on. Okay. Now this other guy, okay, learn to be on your own and don't feel depressed. Okay, that may be another suggestion. But now this other person said, watch Jordan Peterson's video on YouTube. Okay, most of Jordan Peterson's, I think I've read one of his book, and his videos mostly tends, or its content are always on you taking responsibility. Take the responsibilities of things around you, and don't let situations determine your outcome. Don't let situations determine what happens to you, but make a forward step to taking actions around towards things around you. I believe so. So, another suggestion is adopting a pet. Now, adopting a pet could be very a good idea. Yes, it's a good idea. Sorry, you guys are in the Western world there, but we here are in a country called Nigeria. Yes, I know we've been associated with lots of negative things, but I need to be open to you that there are still good people in Nigeria. There are still good people in Africa. There are still good people trying to make ends meet, trying to impact the world, trying to change lives, trying to be the light, and trying to be good. So that is one point I need to know. We are from Africa and we are doing great in Africa. So adopting a pet is also is one thing I see very, very popular in the Western world. So whenever you think you're feeling depressed, adopting a pet could is always a very good thing to help you snap you out of that depressive state, because the pet will be there. Like this guy said, whenever I feel lonely or depressed, I have my dogs and they love me and rely on me for food, water, work, playing, and affection. They need me and it makes me feel happy. I can't much around being sad and lonely for too long because of them. So giving him a pet was one good reason to keep him in the mood. And Ben Newcomb, I think I'm gonna friend this guy because he's giving me a good reason. It's giving one good reason on how to get off depression. Where he said, "Get out of my head." Yeah, like get out of your head. Depression is a state of mind. You are thinking of it. You are thinking of it. You are sadly in the mood. So get out of your head. Stop thinking and get into action to create abundance in all area of my life. So that's one of way to get off depression. Take yourself off the thinking of it and take massive action to get into a good life. So you get out of all those depressive states in your health, in your head, then take massive action to create the abundance you need in your life. Because depression, you may be depressed because you lack certain things, or you may be depressed because you're not seeing the results you're getting. So go out, stop thinking about it, go out there and take action and create this massive movement that will give you the peace of mind, and and you need to press on to give you the state of mind you need to be, to also do what? To be great. So my head is not a place where I would ever want to hang out alone. Anyway, yeah, go out, take massive action. Then Joshua Center said, you can feel alone with a family and technically not be alone. Kind of little question. Okay, right here. My best short answer is find what makes you happy. If you don't feel happy, see if you can slightly change the situation. If it doesn't work, move on till you find it. Okay, that's a good thing. Then this guy said there's a ranch. I need to take some meaningful answers here. So sometimes you just feel how you feel. I try to put myself in other people's shoe. Now realize someone else and it's much worse than you. Focus on your freedom. Realize that 50 years ago, men would work 12 good hours a day just for survival. Okay, that's good. Thank God for civilization and what technology has brought down to us, because down centuries ago things were not like this. But thank God that now things are getting better. But one question that but this guy said find your why. This is a very good recommendation, a very good reason, or a very good thing that can snap you out of depression at a very good time. Mostly my why do I do things I do? Why do you do things you do? Mostly my why is my family, my loved ones. I do things I do to create freedom for my family, for my dad, for my mom, for my siblings, my loved ones, for people around me. This is one of the reasons why I do most of the things I do. So when you have these things around you and with these tons of responsibilities right around you, I don't think you have any reason to be depressed, because they are going to snap you out and make you do things to create a better life for people around you. So mostly whenever you find yourself being depressed, I would suggest, and I suggest you should look deep into yourself and find your why. Why do you do things you do? What is the main purpose? What is the reason? Why are you doing? Are you working a 9 to 5 job? Why are you doing it? Are you trying to create an online business or a business for yourself? Why are you doing it? Why do you want to attain freedom? Why do you want to attain freedom? Why do you want to attain success? Why do you want to attain at why do you want to not be dependent upon the economy? You want to create your own economy. Find out your why, and your why will fuel you to give you a life, to give you the grace to live a purposeful and a meaningful life. Okay. Now, so this guy was saying, like I told you, we all have been there. Jane Strabel said, "You sound like you've lost purpose. You need to get back hope and purpose into your life. One way to do it without meditation is to read Eckhart Tolle's book called The Power of Now. After I got this recommendation about two more places, two times in this thread, and that made me to go pick up that book. And for the next few days, I'm going to digest that food. And I believe this book, sorry, book, not food, this book will help me, give me the boost I need to continue to press on, because I think I've come across that book before, The Power of Now, and it's a very good book to read. So I recommend it to anyone who is going through tough time like this. It will bring you into the moment, which is one of the cause of depression. You are either stressed over a future that haven't yet happened, or a past that's been and gone. Another book is the Ganiel's How to Stop Worrying. Okay, I've not gone across that one. Now, this is one early chapter there. Okay, there is one early chapter there that will help you manage your thoughts, which is what you need to do. Okay, and I gave me a reply. I said, yes, you just read my mind. Much worry about the future. Think I'll go read that book. Yeah, I remember coming across that book earlier this year. Yeah, so it just read my mind, because when I was in this state of mind, I was depressed, thinking of things ahead, thinking of the future, thinking of tomorrow, thinking of my family, my dad, my mom, my siblings, my loved ones. While I'm doing this, I'm there. I was busy thinking, lost in the state of depression because of the reason of my why. So, but I love what McPhilliam said here. Don't worry about the future. Just do what is right in front of you. Good. This future will work itself out if you do what's necessary today. Yeah, I love what this guy said, and I'm gonna thank him. Thanks a lot. Good. So, yeah, there are many lots. This one saying Jesus. I love this. Just the mention of Jesus. Well, it's It means I'm sorry if you have other religion, but I'm a Christian. I don't want this to be a religion post, but Jesus' words were true then and they are now. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew 11:28-30. Run to him, learn from him, and cling to him. Feel free to reach out to my code. Well, I don't want this to be a religion post, but this also is one thing. Stay close to God, and He will stay close to you. Yeah, is alive now and ever before. Amen. Yeah, He is alive now and ever. Amen. God. Oh, Amen. Good. Now, another way to tackle depression is what? By meditation, praying, journaling for reflection, and planning. That's one good way you can help reflection, depression. But changing this one, another suggestion was change your mind and watch the tips. That tips think of. I used to suffer from the heavy depression till I realized that depression is caused by your own thought. So mostly your thoughts have a major role in being depressed. So if you can control your thoughts, I believe you can control depression. I started making a list of things that I need to think, and when I started to get hit by depression, I started to realize that the thoughts that were putting me there. Okay, so mostly, so you also need to think of what goes into your mind and what goes out of your mind. So yeah, lots of great info here. Help many, not just the original post. Yeah, glad you find it helpful. The entrepreneur also no, the entrepreneur. Funny about people that tells you that it is all a coastal ride. The also is real, and depression and loneliness are real. These things are real. People go through this. Over 200 and something comments of this post. This is real. Depression is real. It's real, and real people are going through this shit. So depression is real. Don't hide from it. Seek professional help and doing. I love what Sam did. Sam said preaching to this church, going through it now. So Sam tried, just as I'm doing a video of it right now, sharing my thoughts on it. So also Sam did. He took these things and turned it into a sermon. I was preaching to his choir in the church. So to tell that people are going through these states of my regularly. Now, another suggestion was understand and making peace with the fact that nothing is under control, and I can't do shit about this. I don't have it. So I don't really second to it, because even though it is not under control, there are certain things that are under your control. There are certain things that are under your control. So you need to work on things that are under your control. Now, this person said, try immerse yourself in something healthy and constructive that you absolutely love doing, that lights you up as often as you are able to. It doesn't have to be tied to any lofty goal or career path. Rather, it's something you do purely because you enjoy it. Can be a form of exercise, a hobby, creative, expressive expression like dancing or painting, listening to music, whatever that brings you joy. So whenever you feel depressed, think of something that brings you joy and do it. Meditation, it's also there. So small daily habits, positive affirmation, and just taking one day at a go. Also find a group to socialize with, is with, e.g. a sporting team. Okay. Now mind power is key. If you go to the gym and never train your mind, it's all a waste of time. How to train your mind in the gym? Well, you focus. You can listen even while in the gym. You can listen to motivational audios while training your body. So while you're training your body, you're also training your mind at the same time. Wow, I think I'm gonna get this book. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. This is a lovely testimony about this book. Okay, the meaning we give to any situation is what determines our reality. That's great perspective. It can either be empowering or disempowering. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Man's Search for Meaning. Man's Search Work for Meaning. Oh, that's a good read. So I'm going to also go through this, making two book in my paper. Two book I'm going to go through just to help me handle depression whenever I feel depressed. This also now adopt a dog and get sun and go to the park or forest one per week. Okay, part of traveling, going out. No, then there's another suggestion that came around here. The number one suggestion that I've been working with my client for 22 years is to go volunteer for a charity project or go be of a service somewhere. It will get you out of your head and put others need before you. It's an instant cure. Okay, now Samuel Michael Caro said, I can't agree with this man right here even more. Last year, September, my doctor told me I was diagnosed with a major clinical depression, anxiety, and panic disorder. Been suffering for almost 10 years now. I'm only 23 between. Was really rolling on my floor crying for days because I know I'm stuck with the illness forever. But few weeks into the medication, did the crazy thing, got my ticket to visit an orphanage in India and got all the kids' pillow to sleep on as they were sleeping on cold hard floor. The problem the kids were facing helped me shift my focus from all my problems to theirs. Came back a happier person because I realized my life is not as hard as those orphan kids I served. So yes, I definitely recommend charity. PS also bought them a huge TV and cows. Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. That's incredible. Wonderful to hear. For my coaching program, I have my clients go through this process prior to the programming their structure for success. Good. That's very good. That's very good. So, volunteering for a charity would also be a good way. That's a good move, man. That's good. Then go out and meet people. Yeah. Now, the best way to get out of depression is helping someone else. Just like what the other guy have said, to volunteer to go out and meet people, helping someone else. You need to get out of your head and help someone with their problem. That will make you feel like you are contributing and giving back when you feel like you have nothing inside you. And that giving will fill you up and make you see things clearly. So, oh, that is I know of someone that have this philosophy of serving. It gives you the impression, the ability to serve others, to be of help and value to others. I believe that's the point Abby is trying to make here, and which is a very good way to add meaning to other people's life, so that while adding meaning to their lives, we are equally enriching your life and adding meaning to your life. Now, depression is no joke. Yeah, it's no joke, man. I've suffered with it since I was a child, and I'm 48 now. Wow. The thing that really helped me was an audio of the book Power of Now. The same suggestion, Power of Now, by Eckhart Tolle. So I'm also going to suggest. I'm also that is the book I'm going to read. Power of Now. So these two books, so if you are dealing with depression, I would love you to get this book, The Power of Now, and also Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. These two books will help you take you a long way. Now, it for me realizing that all we had is the here and now. It is only time. It's the only thing that's real. Everything else is a mind-made illusion. I was so lost in the past and put so many pressure to succeed in the future that it was making many pressure to it was making depressed to the point of wanting to kill myself. Oh, sorry, man. This one thing in the book really snapped me out of this negative headspace. If you really take this on board, be present now, and remember that to see yourself in the past or in the future that has not happened yet is definition of insanity. Step out of the dark cloud, step away from your obsessive thinking, and just enjoy this moment, because this is the only one that is real. And when you catch yourself with these crazy thoughts for the first time, once you learn these techniques, I promise you will laugh out loud, maybe even cry in relief of the best. Thank you, man. Okay, so let's speed things up a bit. So um depression and loneliness are two different things. Man, they are not two different things. Depression and loneliness are not two different things, because first, yes, I'm an introvert, yeah, but you could meet they could meet because you could be in the midst of people and still feel lonely, still feel depressed. So they're not two different things. Depression is real, loneliness is real, but you need to belong to a group of enthusiasts team. Enthusiasm is contagious. Okay, thank you. You may also try yoga. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so revive. Another way to tackle depression is to revive old relationship and try to rekindle those worth salvaging, which is God. Be grateful. If you find yourself in jail cell or deprived of freedom, you would understand the stupidity of being depressed. Value every sunshine, every bed chimney, every flower you see, every interaction, every comfort, and everything you take for granted every day. Be conscious of that. Thank you for that reminder, brother. Eat less sugar and fewer processed food. Yeah. So this person was saying psychopathic psychotropic drugs. Well, drug could be a good remedy, but I'm not talking of being critically depressed here. I'm talking of being depressed just for a while because you see things are not going the way you think they are going, and when you look around you, you feel like you're tired, you're giving up, you're depressed. So how do you handle this depression as an entrepreneur? This here are the answer. So I'm not really going in the route of using drugs or using stimulants or marijuana or things like that. Unless you are clinically depressed, then you need to see a doctor, a therapist to help you iron things and help you solve problems. Now, Dan Stenbell said all of the above. Get a medical checkup, yeah, eat good food, look into the areas of your life. Yeah, so okay, let's keep on going on. Well, I'll have to leave right now. Okay, let me take what Rain H said. He was asking me, are you really asking in general or yourself, Emmanuel? And I have to be frank to him. I have to tell him, Rain X, I'm constantly struggling with this and feel like I can't take it anymore. Feel like life itself meaningless. Sometimes I remember asking my neighbor long time ago, what is the essence of life? Why are we just here? Are we just here to live, eat, dine and wine and die off? I remember the quote that says, we aren't here to just pay the bills and die, or something related to that. What are we really here for? What is the meaning and the essence of life? So Kenny Mangona said something. Emmanuel, sounds like an existential crisis. IMO. As a human being, the meaning of life is determined by the individual. There is no set meaning. I am not sure of your situation, but typically these feelings are brought on by major life transitions, such as getting older and realizing your own mortality. A lot of people struggle with this, and I am not too sure of the answer, but you need to figure out what will be meaningful for you and then work towards that. So figure out what is meaningful for you and work towards that to give your life a sense of purpose. Then Ray said, I hear you, brother, and I have felt the same way at times, but I assure you there is meaning. Yeah, don't mind me, there's meaning to life. Thank you, brother. Good. So serving others, like the other guy that said to volunteer, Molly Warren said, serving others is an amazing way to do it. It takes the focus off of you and also gets you to the mind of what people are actually going through. So volunteering is a good way to tackle depression. Um, but some depressive, okay. Sorry, this is happening. Life gets better. Thank you, brother. Thank you, mate. Thank you, brother. Thank you, mate. So I don't know if let's move on, let's move on, let's move on. Okay. Spiritual awakeness and enlightenment. Yeah, fine. Like that was like the other guy that said Jesus, knowing your creator. Glad to hear this. Make friends. Don't know how, ask me how. Okay. Well, meet people. No. I also want to point out this person's comment. Say, take a very hard look, hard and constructive look in the mirror plus some chemical correction. Depression starts with low level of GABA production in the brain. Then your thought takes over. You start giving more mental energy things to the things you don't like about your job, your money situation, your home, your family, and most determinant yourself. First, I recommend supplement with GABA. You can get it online for under 20 bucks. Its benefits are awesome. No, it may work to blah blah. No, we got that teach on lock and low. We don't understand what it is. But the second step is much harder. It's going to require a long, hard examination of the situation of things in your life. You don't need distraction to deal with these feelings. You need empowerment. When you know you are buff, your confidence and your happiness increases as well. Seek something creative that makes your soul happy. For me, it's drumming. So I drum, keeping my hands and mind deeply engaged in something that you know, love, lift, uplift you up. The positive effect are tenfold if you can share with other people. Oh, sorry, having a runny nose. Wow. Oh, okay. Move on. I can cope with it. Oh, sorry for that. Depression is a dark place. Best thing to do is book an appointment to a therapist. Okay, that's when you're critically depressed. Okay. Professional help is always on the table, but there are community groups to get involved. So you can also join groups that will help you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Tanko Kaliga said, don't take life serious. Travel to find your soulmate. Okay? Travel, move around, and you can get something out of it. Then Christ Stevie said, get closer to God, start reading your Bible, read the whole things if possible. The answer you seek is hidden within the pages of the Bible. Don't forget to pray. Thank you, man. I read the Bible. Plus prayer, everything. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you, Christ. Christ Stephen. Um, well, just a shout out to Christ. Thanking him. Okay. My experience has been that doing service of some kind is best, for example volunteering. So people keep recommending to be a volunteer somewhere else. So being a volunteer gives your life a purpose, gives your life a meaning. So one way to handle it is to do charity work, volunteer, go meet places, go meet people, see people that you are better off, and then you realize how awesome you are, and to help you get you off the state of depression. Then Tochukwu Obara Ocha said, Tochukwu said, meditation, stay in the present and making it a point to reframe any bad feeling as an opportunity to flex your muscle of optimism. Yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah, wind therapy on my bike. That's cool. Now, yeah, I when I saw this point, I know it was something else. Your environment is a big factor in this. So if you can change your environment, it will help you change your life. So once you, if you see yourself in an environment that's not supportive of your work, that does not support, if you see yourself surrounded by people, negative people, change your environment. It could be a big factor to changing your life. So Justin Goldsmith was on point when he said the environment is a big factor. So have that in mind. Okay. Therapy and friendship and exercise. Okay. Meditation. Find a better feeling though. Be kind of yourself. See your procrastination as a way of getting to be in alignment with your goal. Okay. Join the army, you will learn some. Jeremiah Moya, join the army, you will learn something words can't say. Okay. And Chris Fraga said juggling first thing in the morning. Well, awesome. Lots of it. No. Purpose in what you do, helping others. Good. The one thing that has helped me the most is constantly practicing to be in the moment. Now this is about, this also reflects to this power of book, this the power of now. So if you can get this book, I think it will help you snap you out of being depressed, because it will allow you to be in the moment. No matter where I am or who I'm around, you don't realize how disconnected we all are until you start paying attention. Then that enables me to constantly connect to others with more intent behind it. I literally had someone thank me for a conversation the other day that helped depression and loneliness. Thank you. Thank you, Christ. Thank you. Okay. Now the power of now. Okay, the power of prayer and keeping a close circle of positive around you. Take 1 minute at a time if you have to. Oh, wow, why isn't loading? Thank you. Ice bathe 2 to 5 minutes a day. Okay, okay. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy you a jetish. Have you ever seen anyone sad on a jetish? Haha. Jet sky? No. Okay. Try meditation. It works. Okay. Now, Paul Soko, find a cause greater than you. I got borderline personality disorder, so I'm no stranger when it comes to depression. Oh, sorry, man. So when you have an endeavor that's greater than you, one or a few individuals, it's easier to be reminded of why you do what you do, and that lots of people have your back, and that lots of people have your back. Also, look back at all the good work you've done for others. Wow, that's good. Thank you, Paul. I think I've lost track. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Paul. For example, Paul, for example, I've been a pretty ash slumps lately. However, I have my charity annual music festival at the dead of winter feast to keep me occupied and feeling good. Nice. Engaging in an organization you prefer for volunteer work. Homeless poor people serve Vertitionally has a lot of different groups where you may find your cause and a bunch of meaningfulness as well as new friends. Good luck, mate. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Mona. Thank you. So, so these are meaningful suggestions. Now, you find someone to help you reframe the way you are saying things. You take accountability for your part in it, and then you change your actions and abilities. Hear me if you would like some help. Haha. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Recall. Thank you, Recolita Leo. Okay. So, this Steven said, I suffered from this a lot and it still eats me from time to time. Honestly, medication really work out for me. I do it at least 3 to 4 times a week. It takes practice, but I can legit go out somewhere natural settings. And every time 30 minutes goes by so fast, it is nice though to have someone to vent to, cry to, that doesn't judge or sell you a coaching season. Message me anytime really. I've needed help and I've helped so many. Yeah, thank you, Stevie. Thank you, man. Thank you, Stevie. So that is a very good Stevie got call. Thousand. So sorry if I misplaced it. No. The Maria said, share your depression and loneliness to God who knew you and created you. No one in this world know you more than him. I encourage you to read scriptures and meditate on them. Pray. Yeah, absolutely works to be encouraged and don't give up. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. Yeah. Thank you, Maria. Now start winning, bro. It's helped me the most. I can only pump myself up or get motivated so much. Okay. Now I had a workplace incident. Roofing of a building collapsed with me on it. Oh, sorry. I was a bit full for about 6 months. The black dog seems to walk with me, often for me. The love and support of my partner played a huge part, even when I can't see it. I had, okay, to ground. Sorry, I'm in the right now. I'm sorry for that. So things are not easier sometimes. I had to ground for myself in the moment. I hear people tell me all the time, well, you just need to calm down, realize the stressing about stuff in the future will likely not happen. I think peace of I'm not stressing about the future. I had anxiety because I had a lack of clarity and purpose. So that is sometimes when we have clarity, lack of clarity and purpose. But now I fed it. And every night before I go to bed, I think all of the cool things I saw did that day, and also realize how just absolutely lucky I am to have support from my wife. Before the rambling starts, one of the best price of guideline I was given, call me. I'll rather talk to you and let you vent for hours than spend 15 minutes at a phone. I'll just call me. Wow, at mate and mate, if you don't have anyone who supports you, very rarely you can call me. Ha, thank you, bro. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, bro. So the Bible is also a good remedy for depression. Search coffee shop music on YouTube, play it in the background, like sitting at Starbucks walking. Okay. Start with the book of John the Bible. In the Bible, there's lots of good news in there that can help. Yeah, sure. So Michael said, I've been through hell and back. I can honestly say I'm truly happy now. Seek to be around happy people and people you love to be around. Don't go to places that are dark and take you down. Go to places places and be around people whom you feel a shining example of who and what you want to become. Ask for people you admire to be your mentor. So good for you, for others. So make money with your best friends. Find a good spouse who supports you and loves you, and you love just as much in return. If you believe in Jesus, click here. It's a quick clip about finding not just happiness but joy. Oh, just good. So as you can see, there are lots of solutions on how to do depression. We've just gone 1 hour into depression and how people are tackling depression. So trust me, depression is real. It's real and lots of people are going through it. So what is Jake Onward said here? Jake Onward said sometimes there's an actual chemical imbalance, and I'm not a doctor so I cannot speak to that portion, but if you think that could be the issue, then that definitely look into seeing someone. Okay. A few things I would do, well, do little things and pat yourself on the back, okay? This gets you up and going even when you feel like doing nothing. Remember, keeping any promise to yourself help boost self-esteem and make you feel better. So do little things that helps you boost your self-esteem. Then number two, smile, laugh. Study have shown that even if it is fake, just the art of smiling and laughing will change your chemistry and make you feel happier. Have a great posture and open body language could likely help you feel a little better. Two, but the smiling part is a PK. Now, explore your thoughts pattern. So Jake is actually giving us 3 ways we can actually overcome depression. And the first one is do little things and pat yourself on the back for them. Kind of little motivation, little encourage yourself. This gets you up and going even when you feel like doing nothing. So encourage yourself in every little way possible. That is one suggestion by Jake Onward. Then secondly, smile, because study shows that even if it's fake, just the act of smiling will change the chemistry. I've also noticed and feel this. Just the act of smiling will change your body chemistry and make you feel happier. Having a good body posture and open body language could likely help you feel a little more better. But the smiling part is a big takeaway. So whenever you feel depressed, try to smile to yourself. Smile, reflect on things that are positive, and try to smile over it. Then thirdly, explore your thought pattern. So mostly I've come to see that depression has to do with our thinking. What our thoughts, what we are thinking at that moment we are feeling depressed. So we could explore our thought pattern. Negative thoughts lead to negative feeling, which is when negative thoughts lead to negative feelings, which leads to negative behavior, which leads to negative consequences. So have you seen how the thought pattern goes from negative thoughts to negative feelings, negative behaviors and reactions, then negative consequences. But imagine if it's a positive thing. So right here we'll be having positive thoughts leads to positive feelings, which leads to positive behaviors, and then which leads to positive results because it's no more a consequence. It's now positive results. So if you feel yourself depressed, think of the thoughts going on in your mind at that moment. Chances are it could be some negative thoughts crippling into your heart. If you can muster the courage to change these things up, have good positive thoughts and thinking, then it will help you reform your life, reform your thought at that moment, and you can easily move from negative to a positive thinking, thinking or thereabout. Then now you may be able to figure out what is causing your negative feeling, and sometimes it may be events and things from the past that affected you in ways that you did not realize. I hope something here will help you. Yeah, good. Yeah, so for Ray, I love how Jack thanks. I love how Jack Howard, yeah. So I literal love how you brought how you broke it down to three. And the third point is something is 4 points. The third point, negative thoughts. Thoughts. Yeah, it always one major cause of depression. So then sing happy songs to yourself and use words wisely. Yeah, good, ma- merry man. Thanks. Volunteer at obstacle. It provide a light speed jump. Okay, okay. Get a dog. I love dogs. Following with great interest for great advice as usual. Go to your nearest co-working space and book some time there. Being a solo entrepreneur can get quite lonely at times. You will see that quite soon it becomes a habit to go and work from there from time to time. And who knows what friends and business partners you meet along the way. Apart from that, I'm quite a Grinch myself this time of the year, but considering declustering your house of stuffs you don't wear anymore, but might benefit the less fortunate in cold season, and donate them, go out working, even half an hour improves your overall well-being significantly. Thanks, Madalena. So, doing something for others. Okay, so that is being of service to others. Some good advice above. for transistent depression and loneliness. And for loneliness in particular, I do strongly recommend taking up some new social activity you are curious about with a group of strangers. You almost guaranteed to meet new friends. However, if depression in particular is really becoming bad enough, you could also sincerely try professional clinical therapy. Sadly, type of ignorant idiot critical it, but then we are talking about the same people who often say things like shares up. It's all just about willpower or the classic stylish helpful trick of using something like depression to sell you their own bullshit. Single fix snake oil, quack cure. Worst of all, the religious type who think the Bible shit, good break and cause everything. Well, don't understand what. Okay, so I will move on. Thomas said, change your inner dialogue. I believe most depression people speak to themselves. Actually, yeah. You could be right. You could be right, Thomas. Thomas Bell. Uh, okay, you could be right, Thomas. So get out, take a walk, feel the air, and breathe connected with nature. Good. Meditation or self-hypnotism. I rescued a little dog and I recruited a Facebook page for him. Posting pictures of my other dog with a picture would make me happy, and having something positive to focus on helped me get out of depression. I called it Little Journey's One. That's lovely. Question what makes you happy and then actually go do it daily. Like you would what pays you money. Even though we are chasing our dreams, tomorrow isn't promised for everyone. You have to love the life you live presently every day. God. American won't suggest anything else than take medications and spend all their money on head shrinks. Breath work. Also seeing things from an expanded view. Making meditation recommendations CBD, nothing wrong with general CBD, but I don't if you haven't yet, read Man Search for Meaning. Wow, another if you haven't, read Man's Search for Meaning or just a summary of it. Have an intrinsic motivation is a great way to battle the demons. Okay, so Boris Kivisky also suggests Man's Search for Meaning. So it's going to be a good read, Man's Search for Meaning. Okay, so that's it. Then Alliance Michael Breathwork, check out some summer, do for others, and nurture and love and support yourself. Good. So also said, look at cleaning children quickly, clearing childhood trauma. This is a big cause for feeling lonely. I hope this trend and everyone commenting makes you feel connected. Wow, super connected. Yes, yes, Alice. Thank you all for your suggestions. So Shannon Brooks said, try this is that try TRS, okay, detox spa, the 5 second detox page, motivation, meditation, and near miss side. Okay, get clear with what you want and how you can serve others. Okay, okay. Get clear with what you want and how you can serve others. Turning inward. Okay. Sorry, I think I'm taking more time. Now, Eric Silver, I worked on a computer about 12 hours a day. Personally, I find after my attention fixate on a screen for several hours, I get the feelings you described. I like to go for a walk and just observe things. Yeah, it gets me out of my head. I don't go on a walk and think about stuff. I literally just look at everything around me and try to notice something I haven't noticed before. Sometimes it takes, 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, but I always tend to feel good afterwards. So, so that's good. That's good, brother. Thank you for sharing your own. Thank you for sharing your experience. Okay. Uh, I use the alpha steam has worked for years for me for my depression. Okay. So be grateful you are above ground. Ah, yeah, yes, yes. Thanks a lot. Now, Joe said, get outside and get involved in social group. So this is kind of this is a major problem in our industry. Join a church, join a gym, and do not just go there. Go there with the intent to engage a friend. Social interaction is the cure for this. Okay. Avoid toxic people. Helping people want my help and need it. So, good. Now, don't be afraid of medication and keep trying new things. Medication and a gratitude journal works great as well. Okay, okay. So, and look, Froley said, action and caring for something outside yourself, like a plant or small animal, works wonders. Then, Alex, check my post about knowing you are loved and consider checking the apps I mentioned. It's called Relish. Okay, it really worked. Okay, Alex, I think I've seen a post before. It does, it really works to help you feel love. I don't know how it works, but it just does. It will come and suit your heart, and you won't feel lonely. You will just feel satisfied to be yourself, and then you can take action from there and go connect with people and do things you do and do things for people. When you focus deeply on ourselves, we can become lonely. But if we focus on helping others, we can feel very happy from that action. Of course, you must take care of yourself first. God, thanks a lot. Alison. Wow, so depression, people are going through it regularly. I wish I had all these answers. So I wish I had all these answers. So you guys are seeing how people are overcoming depression and how you also can overcome depression. So this is literally gold mile here. The best answer is love of oneself and others. And Judah is a good idea because you get to see what your mind is thinking and put in place even better thought. There is some evidence to suggest that it's actually ill wounds. So I used my journal also for dreams and wishes and list of simple things to do. Sometimes the mind is brutal to the owner. If the critic gives you too much trouble, just tell it to shut up. Also, vitamins and mineral helps the body. I go for walk as this also help. Eat some of a banana before you walk as this has been provoked up depression. Oh, okay, Wayne. Okay, Wendy. Thanks. And Nicole here said nutrition. I kicked a long history of depression by limiting certain foods chemical. Medication is a brand aid for most people. I know some will get angry at me for that, but it's my experience that not everyone needs medication. Okay, I've really neglected more. Okay, meet a bunch of people. That is to socialize. Son. Open mic night, attempted comedy. Find and pursue your life purpose. So the old saying goes, wherever your heart is, so is. So if you gain the world and lose your soul, what does it mean? There has to be a yin and yang when it comes to work. You can't be work all the time. If you think money is the only thing in the world to look forward to, you're looking at this that when you eat 100, you have nothing to live for because you are too down or you can't even get out of the pain that the work is take. I would say enjoy life while you get it. While you get it. Work, family, social gathering, the going and doing things beside work all the time because in the end, all you have is the limited time on earth. Sometimes something you can't buy and live it off. That's not a guarantee. So okay, well, that's a good one here. So yeah, not everything is not money, or going after things, materialistic things. There needs to be a yin and yang. You can just work all the time. If you think money is the only thing in this world to look after, you're looking at it the wrong way. So I think wherever your heart is, yes, your mind is. So learn to socialize, think outside the box, meet people around you, get to know better. I think I believe this is really productive for everyone. So ask yourself, who are you if you took away your depression? Wow. Uh, let's take a look at Sarah's comments here. Sarah said, I am not a psychotherapist and I don't know what you have going on in your life. Okay, thank you for that. But speaking from personal experience, it took more than reading books, meeting new people, and going to gym. Okay, now I work hard on changing the state of mind, state of being. I hired mentors who were there every step of the way. To this day, it's a daily practice. Okay, I changed my lifestyle, including the foods I would eat, as they greatly influence the body chemistry. Okay, I became really selective of who I spend time, probably the most contradicting action in trying to feel less lonely. But being in energy of and spending time surrounded by all the wrong people makes you feel even lonelier, drained. Then I started to love myself enough to honor and prioritize myself and to follow the calling of my year without apology, even when it meant going to Europe for months and bringing my daughters with me, despite my husband's initial disapproval. Those were some of the most radical shifts that helped turn things around. Okay, good. Well, that's nice. So thank you for your story. For your story, Sarah. All black. So thank you, man. And yeah, cold water immersion. Okay, following off. Okay, same. I'm following. Okay, just feel overwhelmed. Hard to breathe. Oh, sorry, man. Rachel, Maria. Surround yourself with things that makes you happier. Try to extend yourself more to those around you, but don't feel pressure. Be patient with yourself and let things flow. Okay, thanks a lot. Decide to feel happy instead. Yeah, lovely. When in doubt, focus out. When was the last time you felt depressed, feeling aimless? Oh, play team sport. I'm getting older and I couldn't play volleyball at the level I played at the last 20, so I started coaching last year. Good, good. One of the primary cause of depression is poor gut health. So to overcome depression for good, the gut issue needs to be thoroughly addressed. I would seek a functional medical doctor who will provide lab tests that will confirm this. They show the root cause of the health issue rather than treating just the symptoms. Okay, so we still have about 8 to 9 minutes left. So Danny said mindset is key. Good. Mindset is key. I like Mary's superior work. She had great results starting by having people write I am enough on their mirror. It flows that you are enough for the work you do, the girls or girl you want to have a romantic relationship with, the money you want, and so on. Wow, I'm enough. I'm enough. I'm enough. You are enough. Okay. There's many things one can do. It's so much about learning to trust and understand oneself. Okay. Do meditation daily. So this meditation also, I decide to feel happy, keep focused, hit a bonus match by being comfortable with who I am. You get an uncomfortable body. Okay, helping more people. Faster way to feel better is help someone. Okay, help someone. Affirmation. Disconnect from technology and negative environment. Solid question. Thank you, Nate. YouTube. Positive affirmation. Okay, sleep hygiene. Okay, pray. Listen to music. Be busy. Okay, get more sunshine. Okay, sunshine diet, vitamin B D complex. Okay, okay, okay. Honestly, nourishing. Let me think. Sunshine, vitamin D, vitamin B complex, chocolate, good counseling, and appropriate prescription. Nothing is off the table if it help. Okay, thanks, thanks. Then I'm married, so never lonely. There is no real escape for getting depressed though. Okay, you just have to process it the best way you can. Best thing is to try and reduce the stress in that moment. Go for a walk, get some fresh air, find distraction. Okay, okay, Matthew. Okay, Matthew. Colin. Thanks. Then Cameron Coxwell said something here. Honestly, nourish the body. Never putting junk or sugar in the big stack is a big stack. I haven't eaten fast food in 9 years. Wow! And it may sound crazy, but man, does eating well sure helps with mental clarity, and that includes anxiety and depression. Wow, that's awesome. I've been eating fast food for 9 years. Thanks, mate. I all the best. Check out this book on Amazon, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Okay, get involved in a church. Okay, thanks. Okay, Victor Montavia get involved in a church. So kind of getting involved in a social activity. Okay, thanks a lot. So guys, we've spent over some hours going through this content, and this gets to show you that depression is real. It is real. We as entrepreneurs we face depression regularly, and wow, just in about 5 hours we've gotten over 44 reactions and 304 engagements on a post on depression. So guys, what does that, sorry I was not prepared for this, but I'm going to take good hygiene of myself. Please bear with me and don't let this think this is how I am. No, this is not how I am. Things I really bumped into this video without preparing it, so please bear with me, and I believe you. Good hygiene is of essence, and I will also make sure to take good care of my health, at least to help me overcome depression. But guys, we've been able to go through this world. Two, three, four more comment or three more comment dropped. Psych physiotherapy. Okay. I've spent about 20K in therapy the last 4 years, and it has been worth every penny. Glad to hear that, Mark. Glad to hear that. Thanks a lot. So, guys, depression is real, loneliness is real, and these are real. 309 comments. Well, if I should stay up here for the rest of today, for the next few hours, I think I should be having about 500 engagement on a post about depression, which shows you how real and how depression is taking its toll on individuals year and year. But there is solutions to it, and this is what we've just gone through in the next in about in just half an hour. I know half an hour may not be enough for it, but if you can take what you've learned here, put it into practice, it will help you get over your depressive state. But I believe as an entrepreneur, we will all get depressed at one point or the other, but it's very good to always find solutions. And going through all the thousands of comments, all the hundreds of comments we've gone through here, I believe the other guy said, depression, I press on. So don't let a depressive state be a barrier to you. Rather, press on and get off your depression in a matter of time. And also, mostly, we're looking at this suggestion. People suggest a lot of things, and you can see things like get involved in activities, go out there, get out of your head, get involved. It's not about you. Think of a just cause. I love the guy that said, find your why. If you can define and if you can find your why, it will help you get off your depressive state and work towards your goal. Because even right now, me get rid of because even me, my why is my family. I love my family so much, I love my people so much, I love my dad so much, I love my mom so much, I love my siblings so much, I love my loved ones, and they're the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. So these are my why. If you can define your why, it will help you take you out of being a depressing and to make you work towards your goal. So I hope you find this video useful, and I believe this will help you come off your depressive act, come off being depressed in matter of time. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I I hope you find it valuable, and I hope you're going to learn from it. So I would love if you think so. Guys, thank you for staying to this moment. I appreciate you a lot, and I thank you for your time going through this. Please like this video. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel for videos like this, and videos like this, and more videos on much of the things I do, because I bring content on affiliate marketing, creating passive income, and how to be a better entrepreneur. So if these things relate to you, please kindly subscribe to this channel, and I'll also see you in my so you get notified of videos I do, and I'll see you in my next videos. Thank you guys. Thank you for being this, and I hope you get off your depressive state and be the best version of yourself. See you guys. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. You can make it and you can succeed. Love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.